Remember, after one, we all say sync.
Wait. Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
So 3, 2, 1, sync. All right.
Sync.
Sync.
Okay, wait. I don't think that was the actual attempt.
No, it wasn't, and I know you guys know that it wasn't. So eat shit.
Welcome, gamers. It's Rod from Gamers334 here with Matt and Austin.
Hello.
Hello.
And we're here playing some more Sonic Adventure. Well, specifically, Matt is playing some more Sonic Adventure
Yeah.
with some commentary from yours truly, the Fuckery Twins.
Yeah, yo.
We're
DDS
playing
or something?
Tales of Story today, or at least right now. I'm ready to be over with this game already, by the way, and we've only done one story.
I was gonna say.
I love the second game way more than the first game. Like the first game has some nostalgia to it, but gameplay wise, it's a fucking hot piece of garbage. But I love it.
Yeah.
Go full speed ahead.
But it does definitely take flaws from being in its time period.
Uh-oh. What's
This
this?
game has not aged well.
It is really
No.
not aged well.
To be fair, how many games really do age well? Not many.
Surprisingly, I've heard a lot of people say that for what it looks like, Gauntlet has aged very well.
Diablo 3. I guess.
Mm,
Ha!
It's
They're
been
still
out for a
updating
while.
that, though.
But it's still been out for a while.
No, it doesn't count. I'm talking about games like pre-2010, like
Fallout 2.
Diablo
games.
3 was 2010 actually, I think exactly. So never mind. It might have been
Fallout
2012.
Like, so for example, I think Star Wars Battlefront 2 from 2005 has aged well. I think that not Lord of the Rings, goddamn, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time has aged very well.
I feel the same way about Majora's Mask.
Like, I'm talking about the actual original cartridge too, not like the new new graphics and stuff that they came out with later.
I know a lot of people don't actually really like the 3D version either. I could care less, but there's some like minor changes that they did that upset people, which I genuinely don't care about. On both of them.
Pokemon's aged pretty well.
Earlier Pokemon game. Maybe
Early-
maybe like
yeah,
Gen 2 and Gen 3 have aged very well. Gen 1 didn't age very well. I've never played Gen 4 or 5 to be able to make that call though.
The only reason Gen 1 doesn't really age well is because you can play Gen 1 in Gen 2. So, like, what's the point, right?
Not really.
I was lucky to find one of the 7
Yeah.
They had to cut a lot of stuff to fit it.
But you can catch, like, all the Pokemon and battle all the gyms.
Yeah. Well, you
I mean,
can't catch
it's-
all the Pokemon.
You're not wrong. You can't catch any of all the Pokemon in any of the games.
I think Yellow was the only one that you actually could.
You still couldn't get Mew, but you didn't need him to complete the Pokedex.
No.
It's a bone.
Yeah, no, because Mew's technically, what, 151?
Yeah.
And they're only saying that there's only 150 Pokemon, which I think is kind of bullshit that they included some of the Pokemon that they created in the lab, you know, like Mewtwo.
I
But
mean,
Mewtwo is
there's
a
a lot of
failed
man-made
clone of Mew.
Pokemon.
Like, Ditto.
I understand that,
It's a failed
but
clone of
it's
Mew.
more or less, if you think about the actual, like, Pokemon world, why would you include a genetic modification and mutation?
Look, it's
Well,
your jet anklet.
If we
Same with
accidentally,
Ditto.
if we accidentally made a species in a lab, would we kill it instantly, or would we give it rights and make it like an actual endangered species?
Well,
Probably the
considering
latter, right?
considering that it
Ah.
escaped, and they wouldn't have had an opportunity to try to kill it.
Okay.
It's not necessarily try to kill it, but include it in the list of 150 Pokemon that you can catch, that you should be able to catch. Because if you think, like, most people,
Camera?
like, if, okay, say Pokemon was real, and I left my house, okay, and I went on a fucking Pokemon adventure,
You would get
what
eaten
would
to
I
death
find in
by
the
a
wild?
wolf.
I would not
Hyena.
find a Ditto, and I would not find Mewtwo
You
in
find
the
Ditto
wild.
in the wild.
I'm talking.
But he's saying that Dittos don't occur naturally; they're failed clones of
I
Mew.
do now.
Exactly. They're not naturally occurring Pokemon in the world. So why would they be included in that list of Pokemon you need to catch to finish a Pokédex if they're not an actual? Because that's what a Pokédex is. It's you're supposed to fill it out and gain knowledge about Pokemon you find in the wild. But yet, even in the game, you catch Ditto in a lab.
But you can also find him in the wild. Not maybe not in Gen 2, but in like other games, he's in the
mean
wild because
in
like
Gen 1?
they fuck off and like breed and
I'm
make their own
only
little,
talking about Gen 1 right now. I'm literally only talking about Gen 1.
But like Dittos do eventually kind of like fuck off and start breeding. You know, like they make like their own little area in that cave, have fun together.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna hold on to the whole fact if I don't understand why. Like as an adult, though I don't know why. Cause like I'm trying to think of like a real life reason or a real life example.
I'll give you Mewtwo shouldn't be on the list of 150 Pokemon that a 10-year-old child should catch because that guy can literally fucking murder a kid.
I mean, the same
But,
thing can
you
be
know?
said about Rayquaza in Gen 3. If you've seen like the fucking pictures of the manga, you know who Zinnia is, Austin? She was in Oros.
I don't know.
She's a character they added in the Gen 3 remake during Gen 6, and in the manga for Oros, she gets fucking stabbed through the chest by Rayquaza.
Oh my god.
The manga for Pokemon is fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah.
She doesn't die,
like,
but she basically ends the manga in a wheelchair.
Well, do you remember like did you watch the Origins thing where
Yes.
Blue got his ass beat by by Mewtwo?
Yes.
Really good times. I remember when that thing first came out and like the memes were like, it's like, what happened? I tried to ride my bike inside.
I also
So
like
wait a second, you just played through the game multiple times as different characters? That's it?
They have different
bosses.
stages and different play styles mostly. That's why I had actually skipped I initially skipped the first one on accident. Where am I going again? Windy Valley. Right? Yeah.
I know why I disliked this game as a child. I just ran around doing stupid shit.
That's kind of why
I
I
could
like
never
Adventure
figure out
2
what
a
those
little bit
crystals were,
more
by the way.
because while they have similar stage themes, like Shadow has Skyrail and Knuckles has Pumpkin Hill, they're like completely different stages. Whereas
Would you-
Tails and Sonic have the exact same stage, but Tails is a race instead of just going through the stage. Oh, he has shorter versions of his stage. Like he doesn't go through the beginning part. He just has this section.
Would you consider this an open world game?
No.
I wouldn't either.
Well,
I kind of would,
It's-
just because you can run around. Like, open world games, I think,
Open
are...
world also insinuates the fact that you can choose what you do, where this
Yeah.
is still a linear pathway for where you have to
Well,
go.
I don't know
for
if open world
stages.
does involve that you can choose what you can do. It like you can do like side things because like I mean there are games when quest decisions don't affect it and they're still considered open world. Like
Yeah, but there's no like side missions or anything. It's
Yeah, yeah.
It's just you literally go from stage to stage. It's just a what's it called? An area for you to go through. But open world games, I think, are still classified as like open-ended stage order, I guess. There's not really an order for you to have to do things. You can just kind of go about and do everything as you wish, optional and required.
yeah. I was just curious because like I didn't consider it and I was just wondering if
No, I also don't consider it. This
I
is
more
gonna
or less
probably
consider-
be done in like less than 30 minutes. By the way, the Tails stages
that
are
was like
so
the shortest
fast.
one because you can fly
Well, it
through all.
can be the shortest. Big is
Oh, big can
probably
be
the
the
shortest. If you're good at the big stages, which I go back and forth between being good and not, that can be like 5 minutes long too.
So that's code for you're good when no one's watching you, but then the second someone's watching you, you're like, eh.
No, even whenever someone's not watching, there's just times where you just might get screwed over by.
Don't worry,
weird
we'll
shit
cut
happening.
out the 3 hours of fishing.
No, dude, there was a time whenever I was playing Bigs. I think it was for me getting like 100% for all like the achievements on Steam, and fucking one of the stages, Ice Cap was pissing me off so bad because the camera was just not being cooperative, and it kept clipping out of bounds in spots where I couldn't fucking do anything about it and had to restart multiple times. It's just the worst thing ever.
Was that Knuckles?
No, that was a parrot.
I thought the same thing, Roddy. I was just about to ask, but I was like, wait, what?
The reason why Tails stage goes so fast is because that item I picked up right at the beginning, the Jet Anklet, makes your fucking flying velocity super fucking fast. And as long as you basically just hover in the air the entire time, you just zoom.
Like he like bunny hop with fucking
Yeah.
tails. Wow, how did you not get that shield?
I don't know, but
Don't question it, he won.
I didn't really
This
care.
episode's gonna be so different compared to Sonic's, only because of our conversations.
Oh yeah. I don't even remember what you guys were talking about last time. I was just kind of trying to focus on getting through Sonic stuff as fast as possible.
It's like the gaming industry as a whole, low-key.
I don't remember.
I think so.
I think the only thing that's differing between these in terms of like cutscenes is like it's kind of like from Tails' point of view, and he has slightly differing dialogue, and so does Sonic. Has slightly differing dialogue depending on which character you're playing.
You know, if you wouldn't actually like know where those are, you would be lost for fucking such a long time.
It's just
Yeah,
a
dude,
cutscene.
yeah.
It does.
Yeah. I just
But
skipped
when you
it.
were a kid, you skip it.
Yeah.
I skipped over cutscenes as a kid.
I always skip cutscenes. I'm an
I
idiot
also
like
did.
that though.
I mean, I
don't-
also didn't know where that was at the first time that I played this because it just showed some random alleyway, and it's like, well, where the fuck's that? I thought I explored everything in Station Square by this point, and turns out it's just right there. Fuck, I could have gotten an emblem while I was over there. Oh well.
I
get it
only
with
skip
Knuckles.
cutscenes if I've played the game before. Like, Rock can attest to this. I made him watch a 45-minute cutscene for Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2.
45-minute cutscene.
Oh my god,
Dude,
are you kidding?
It's like when Naruto meets his mother. It is literally a 45-minute cutscene.
I mean, it's an
But by the way,
important
that's-
piece of the story.
But I had seen that scene because that had already come out in like the anime, so like I just wanted to watch it in the game. Rock was really mad.
Am I past the trigger?
Rock was
Yep.
really mad.
Matthew passed the trigger.
This is the slow stage just because you don't have control over how fast you're going.
And you can't see.
It's just this one section. It turns after you like take one jump.
Hey, Tails!
Yeah. This will probably be the slow stage, and it is like literally will be played the exact same way Sonic had.
You made it!
You made it. Okay, maybe you can control it a little bit if you hit the right speed pads, but
Come on!
in terms of catching up to Sonic, he rubber bands so fucking much that it doesn't matter until the very end. I've been cucked before because he rubber banded so fast for me being ahead for a while that he literally just teleported. Is what it felt like. Go!
I miss snowboarding games of the fucking 90s.
I was never really a fan of game. I did really like that arcade game though.
The snowmobile one?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. For the life of me.
I bet, dude. Like I was there at that same place like 2 years ago, and it was still there, and I bet it's still there to this day.
You made it!
Oh yeah, it's a really popular one.
No, just that. I mean, oh yeah, just the game. Like I think that place will be there forever, but I don't think they make any money anymore.
Well, definitely
you
not
know
right
what?
now.
I've had such a like want to play certain games from my childhood, like snowboarding games and like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Need for Speed Underground 2.
Dude.
Like,
It took me
Need for
the
Speed
longest
Most Wanted.
time for me to be able to convince Austin that Pro Skater 4 was on the GameCube.
I remember that. yeah.
Because he did not believe me. I was like, but my cousin has it on GameCube, what do you mean? I actually have both of those copies of his game because he let me have it, but neither of them work because they're so used. Oh god, we might have to play that on the channel now too.
Yeah. Dude,
A nostalgia boner for that is coming up real hard. Where am I going?
we could get like a. I don't know if we could even get like a LAN thing set up for that. It'd be hard.
It depends. Well, Dolphin has a
Feeling
lot of really good connectivity stuff for it. We just have to hope that it's one of those games that allows us to do it. Because me and Ronnie tried it for this Lord of the Rings game a while ago,
That
and
didn't work.
it didn't work.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, I remember.
well,
like,
I feel like if we tried it like a certain way, it would work.
the Lord of the Rings games were the only video games that I've ever played with my mother, besides Mario. But like,
Damn.
dude, like she'd play Legolas because I mean, you know, obviously. And I was Ghibli because I got to pick last because I was the youngest. It just didn't work well. I
Yeah,
remember
but the
dude, that
dwarf,
octopus on the
please.
Dude, no, Lord of the Rings: Return of the King was honestly probably one of my favorite games as a child.
Also, I was gonna say, I don't think you should have felt upset having played Gimli. Dwarves are the best. Hello?
But like, I was offended at the time. Like now, like I relate to Gimli, but I was offended at the time. You know, they were like, oh,
You relate to Gimli? So you've been given 3 golden hairs off of a she-elf's head that was supposed to be one of the most coveted things in all of Arda?
I was just gonna say
Shut the
he
fuck
was
up.
tossed by his taller friend.
So okay. You know what's funny? No one really understands this either. Like, if you watch the extended version of Fellowship of the Ring, when they're all getting gifts from Galadriel, Gimli asks for 3 hairs. And she asked what he wanted to do with them. And he said he asked for 1 hair. He asked for 1. She asked what he was going to do with it. And he said, I just want to put it in a piece of jewelry, like a necklace or something like that, and use it, that'll be my family's heirloom. And she loves this answer so much because he didn't want to do anything bad with it or nefarious. Hello.
Yeah.
The fights are slightly different, at least.
hello.
Oh, damn.
Very, very
Wait,
minuscule.
was I lagged out that whole time?
Well,
No,
I mean, you were talking, but could you not see
But you said
it?
hello at the end.
Oh, okay, yeah, because, no, everything paused for me. Everything just stopped playing.
Oh.
But anyways, she gives him 3 hairs, and that's because back like an age or 2 ago in the Lord of the Rings universe, there was another elf that asked for 3 of her hairs, and he wanted to use them for really bad purposes, and she said no. So it's supposed to be symbolic, extremely symbolic, actually.
Oh, take a bathroom break if you need to, guys. It's gonna be another like 3 minutes of me holding down and to the left.
You gotta love it. I might cut this level out this time. I don't know if I will, but like it's kind of unnecessary.
Is it? Maybe it was down and to the right. I don't know. Oh, it really is unnecessary because it's this one and then the second Sky Chase that we're gonna see again the exact same way. So unless we're saying something interesting, you just fucking cut it all out. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, Ronnie, talk about Lord of the Rings so I can cut it out. I'm joking.
I was drinking ginger ale, asshole.
Wait, you're drinking ginger ale from your asshole?
That's called a butt chunk.
But I just thought it was called diarrhea.
Oh, I see. I think we had the opposite idea here. I thought he was pouring the ginger ale, and you thought he was drinking it from. So I see. We were on opposite pages.
Yeah. They still both work.
They both work. Yeah.
I mean, like this conversation.
Good thing it's all getting cut.
It does. It might not necessarily. You don't know. This might be valuable content to us later on down the road.
Oh shit.
I think I'm just gonna keep the soundbite where Matt says I'm drinking ginger ale, asshole.
I really wish
Oh,
there was
shit.
a fast forward.
Just like play it on an emulator in his spacebar.
It might not be spacebar. It could be whatever
I mean,
button I
but-
found it to.
Okay, well, my button on GBA or BBA is fucking spacebar.
It's actually that's the default.
Yeah.
No, that's what I
But
said. I
like
might
Matt
have found it.
reminds his keys because he's a little weird with that. I never do.
I never really want to use turbos or anything like that when I play on an emulator, and if it's readily available and like the keys, I'm holding down on the right and the ship's at the top middle of the screen. I just looked
I
up.
see that.
If it's readily available, then I will be tempted by the dark powers that be to use it.
What?
Yeah. I feel the same way. Like when I play through, like typically, like I only really play through Pokemon games on Visual Boy Advance, so like it's I will like fast forward when I'm farming wild Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll walk back and forth in the grass patch, encounter a Pokemon, fast forward, attack, you know, da 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 da. Like reassign my move so it's in the first place, so I can literally just spam A and walk to the left and right, like grind my levels. But like I can't even play like the emulator Pokemons anymore because like I'm like, wow, well, this is kind of a waste of time because I want to bring my Pokemon into my Pokebank, but I can't.
Yep. That's Pokemon Home now.
I'm so glad that I got like out of competitive Pokemon, honestly. Like I really did enjoy the game and I had a lot of fun with it, but like I was like, it was when Rock lived with me. Like me and him played that a lot.
That was a far jump.
I always have to look at the map. It's literally just down the ladder to the left.
Emerald.
Gotta look at the map.
Well, I can't remember if it's like far and then to the left or if it's like to the right a little bit. I always have to look for the spot on the map for
You
it.
gotta love the animation of that frog eating that Chaos Emerald.
You also gotta love that. Where the fuck
What
did the
the
frog go
fuck?
from here?
Oh,
There's clearly a wall here.
What the fuck?
I think it's supposed to be like, that looks weird. You think they designed like Tails levels first?
I don't know.
No, they couldn't.
I don't think they
because,
really
like,
designed anything in this game, if I'm being fair.
That frog got real fucking far, real fucking fast.
Because we were stuck against the wall. I think there was an achievement to get like a ton of gates at once for this that I had gotten once before. Or no, it was the achievement to get the emblem. I had to get like a certain amount of points, and you have to chain these gates pretty fucking hard in order to do that. Or the emblem, whatever. You need to take the right path, or else you just lost the chain at one point because there's too much space. I think right here, you lose the chain. Nope, I don't know. I don't remember. But I had like a fucking 50-something chain in order to get this emblem. Because you had to get like 100,000 points or something.
Smooth.
Yeah. Smooth. I don't remember any of the points in time that we went here as Sonic, and I swear I remember him coming here like 4 times, and I think we just skipped all of them.
I thought I was in the desert.
Sorry, Tails, I can't hear you over the roaring fire. Hello?
Hi.
it just went through it. Alright, this is the point in time where if I'm not in a stage, I am just holding the B button down and traveling by spinning. I'll try spinning, that's a good trick.
Wow. It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out.
Unironically, Big's fucking theme is also a banger.
It is.
Biggs! What's funny is we just made 2 Star Wars references, and then that's the 3rd one.
I wouldn't necessarily say it has to be referenced. You saying Biggs makes it a reference. Otherwise, he's just a chonky cat. Alright, what am I doing now? Sky Chase 2. So yeah,
Wait,
unlike...
is his name Biggs?
No, it's just Big. So unlike Sonic Story, you have like a stage, an actual stage before going to Sky Chase 2. In Tails' story, we immediately go straight into fucking holding down and right again. But fortunately,
Because they thought it was a good idea to put more than one of these levels in this fucking game.
There's like 6 of them.
no, there's 4 and this is the last one. It's only because you do it twice and Sonic and Tails are involved in both of them. So the best course of action they thought was to just make both of them do it to keep it, you know, logical. But they definitely just could have played it as a cutscene and not.
They
dealt with
could have
it.
just had 2 of the levels be where you're Tails instead, because Tails controls the tornado both times. So
Yeah.
why not just have it in Tails' story?
Yeah.
I think it breaks up Tails' story because Tails is about racing, and then suddenly you've just got this auto-scroller section like this. At least you had some agency where you're going in the this ice cap stage. This is just, you literally just have to sit and wait. This is full-on auto-scrolling.
Holy fuck! This level's too long.
Yeah. I think the most of the reason why I don't like this game is that it requires you to play this boring-ass stage 4 times.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time concentrating on how many characters are in Gauntlet with this intense gameplay. Oh, whoa.
Don't stress yourself out. Oh shit, there's something to something? What?
Valkyrie was the original. So yeah, we have Sorceress, Valkyrie, Knight, Archer, Dwarf, and Jester available to us.
Coming in tight.
Alright, that's all we need. Coming in type.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
I'm gonna end the recording now.
Wow.
Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Bye, have a very
Bye,
good
have a
time.
wonderful time.
Damn. So whenever Tails says Sky Deck here, it definitely sounds like he says dick.
Whoa! Hey, it transformed.
Alright, Sky Dick. Say it.
So, this must be the sky deck, huh?
What?
No, it sounds. It doesn't sound like Dick.
I swear one of them says it and it sounds like Sky Dick. But the only other person who has Sky Deck is Knuckles. There must be new voice line for this one, because I swear to God it used to sound like Sky Dick. Like, I'm not crazy. I remember watching another channel. Oh. I remember watching another channel play this not that long ago, and it also sounded like he said Sky Dick there. Never flown that section of the stage before.
The stage is like so easy to do.
All of Tails'
Bet
stages
Speedrunners
are...
have a field day with Tails.
Huh?
I bet speedrunners should have a field day with Tails. Like,
Probably. Hello? Why put that platform there? Why am I now allowed to go to hit it? But I think everything except for those one stages were like under a minute long. Hold on.
Just put the sky deck, but you're underneath the whole thing.
One part of it is on top of it.
Yeah, that's not gonna count. That's not gonna cut it.
hey, my deck has a roof. It's under something.
That wasn't too
It's a
bad.
year you were born, Ronnie. Old ass.
Why is Sonic the one that's being shown?
Yeah. Is that it?
There we go.
Do I have to fight Gamma? I think I also have to fight Gamma.
I just feel like Eggman could have easily named the egg carrier like dozen eggs or carton of eggs, and it would have been a lot better.
It's a carrier ship though.
But it could have been like a carton, egg carton.
About to fucking flex on this nerd.
I didn't realize that for this boss they had a hit counter at the top right.
Yeah.
I thought
That
he
was
had a
all
health
of them.
bar.
No,
Really?
that was
No,
that
it's-
was all of them. Oh wait, there's still Speed Highway. I forgot Tails had Speed Highway before it.
No, because he had it said 3, 2, 1, but the other ones had like actual health bars.
Knuckles, no, Knuckles did.
Like Chaos does.
Yeah, Chaos is the only one that does.
I guess I
And
never really noticed.
all of the character fights have a hit counter at the top. Eggman has a health bar, Chaos has a health bar, Knuckles has numbers, Gamma has numbers, Sonic has Knuckles when you're playing as Knuckles.
I guess it's just a little thing that I never realized.
Up and down and all around. I think I went backwards. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Because your 1 minute average for the fucking stages.
Suck my dick. This stage is longer anyway. I don't think I would have been able to even if I didn't do that.
Excuses.
What do you mean?
Excuses.
I'm literally saying I don't think it would have been possible. Am I? Okay.
No, it wouldn't have been.
That platform's fucking jiggling down there.
Yeah.
I guess I kind of skipped through it, but basically what happens is after that, Eggman, in anger, sends a missile into Station Square that is a dud and doesn't explode.
That wasn't
And he
too
tries to go
bad.
in and set the timer off for it to blow up on its own.
But you just go, no, no, no.
Yeah, you just kind of beat him there.
So
And then
you beat me to the missile, you little.
it's kind of weird to try to think about how this processes, but I think this happens before Sonic goes into, or after Sonic goes into Lost World. Like he's in his like Lost World stage, and then this happens, and then he retreats to the station square. I've had this boss fight bug on me once before, where he jumps up into the air and never comes back down.
Get a load of this. No way. I can't believe this.
I also had him not start stomping before, and he just stands there forever.
Get a load of this. No way. I can't believe this.
That poor car.
He's gonna come out and be like, "Where's my car?"
He's gonna come out and ask where the plastic is.
Get a load of this. No way. I can't believe this.
Camera. Oh. I don't even think we were playing for half an hour. 20 minutes is probably even a stretch.
Get a load of this. Get a load
You also got to take into consideration that we started like.
believe this.
Oh, am I gonna get a sit?
I actually don't see.
Should-
Oh, we've been recording for 36 minutes. Let's say like 6 minutes probably was about the time to set up. So I started recording. If that's like a that's generous, honestly.
Get a load of
Like
this.
that's
Get a load of
it's
this.
about 30 minutes.
No way. I can't believe this.
Please. Hit him! He was on his last hit.
Should have went the other way. Oh, I really wanted him to like not come back
Get
down.
a load of this. Get a load of this. No way.
Man says I don't want. Man says I want this game to last longer.
I just wanted to see it bug because I think it'd be funny.
This game itself is a bug.
Hey, I did it!
It's more like
This entire Tails story is basically him trying to get confidence enough to say he's as good as Sonic.
isn't that like every Tails story?
Kinda. Well, I mean, it's mostly self-imposed. Well, he had that's the ribbon that allows him to spin infinitely.
I know I said this
It's
before,
basically
but I'll say it
self-imposed.
again.
What's it called? What's up?
Tails has a really punchable face. Like,
Yeah.
I would punch Tails in the face.
Alright.
If I ever saw Tails in real life.
Go ahead and outro.
That's it for this episode, gamers. We hope you've enjoyed this Tails story and Sonic Adventure. Be sure to catch the next
Knuckles.
episode of this fucking Polygon Fest.
Nightmare fever dream.
Yep, nightmare fuel. I see Tails in my nightmares.
So until then, keep on gaming.
See ya.
Bye.